This is how I took one trade on USD JPY. So I started analyzing with weekly time frame. I do this analysis on Sunday. So previous week's candle, if you look closer here, you see that the previous week, the recent week candle is bearish. It closed on bearish, almost a good body candle. And the week before that, you see this one close on almost, it's like inverted hammer. So this candle shows sign of rejection. So it's a very long week at the upside and small to the downside, which means that when the buyers try to push the market up, the sellers came in and push it all the way down. And after that, this week price action shows a complete bearish move. So with that in mind, I predict that next week, which this current week, will be a bearish candle. So when I come down to a daily time frame, so I see that push to the outside or break the structure, break daily market structure to the outside, and it leave an imbalance down here, a daily chart, a leave imbalance down here, and I think that this place is almost equal, that it might be a liquidity to be swept, or even this place too, maybe a liquidity to sweep. That is why I put this arrow here, that when market come back down to this place, I must start to thinking about buying this market. But still, I still have the bearish move on my mind to start the week. So on Monday, instead, the market printed this blue candle, and it's almost a doji candle, equal weeks to the both sides on Monday. So on Tuesday too, you see this momentum candle stick. On Tuesday, this market printed this candlestick. So the moment the market printed this candlestick, I think that maybe the buyers have started to come into the market. The candlestick almost engulfed 1, 2, 3, engulfed their bodies. In one single day candlestick, engulfed 3 days of price action, and it has a long wick to the downside and small to the upside. So with that in mind, I know that the buyers are started to come into this market on Tuesday. So on Wednesday, I started to look for buyers opportunity. Though on my weekly chart, I'm trying to sell, but right now I changed my mind, because I say this candlestick is showing me something. It engulfed 3 days of price action. So I go down to 1 hour. So 1 hour, that will be right here. At Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday starts here. Wednesday starts here. This can is start up Wednesday. So in the morning, by 8 o'clock, is okay. By 7 o'clock, and it's here. Like when I wake up, this price action are already formed. If you look over here, this one is break of structure to the upside. So let me mark it. Break of structure, and this one should be the high. It's likely equal highs, which is a liquidity to be swept. H1 high, and this one right below here is the low. So anything that happen here, I will buy from low, because market and daily time frame, it shows us that the market is heading upward. So it's a option or by low. So on 7 o'clock or 7 o'clock candlestick is right. When I woke up, I say market already printed what I wanted. This order block, this demand here. So I mark out that demand. So when market comes back to my demand area, I'll start looking for buy opportunities on demand. So I go down to my 5 minutes, which I usually use to trade. 5 minutes. I use 30 and 50 minutes to define. So I come back to this 5 minutes here. Sometimes I usually put my other block back down to this extreme other block on 5 minutes other block, but instead I just leave it like this, because when I come back to this chart almost by 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, I think it's 8 o'clock, I come back to this chart, the market is already printing something here. 9 o'clock, yes, it's by 9 o'clock. You see, on this, when it's 9 o'clock, if you look at this market, you see, first of all, it's downtrend, and the market is on my other block. So once the market reach my other block or 1 hour other block, I'll start looking for signs of reversal until right here market break the market structure to the upside. Here, if you break it to the upside. So this is where I marked my change of character, and let me like change of character. So this one is break of structure. This is what my mentor called fractal confirmation. So immediately I saw this, I placed my order on this demand, because this is last candle before the impulse. So this is where I press my order on this demand, because it have fair value gap too, imbalance too, almost the same thing. So I press my order here, but my target, this is where I do something on my target. Because let me go back to what let me show you something on daily candle. On hourly candle. Let me show you something on hourly candle. Yes, right here on hourly candle. Remember, my overall weekly bias is to sell this market. So if you look at this hourly candle from this 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock of Wednesday, starting of Wednesday 2 o'clock, market push higher and sellers came in and pushed it back down. After by 4 o'clock too, it push high again, sellers push it back down, and it has a long wick outside the top side. By 6 o'clock, same thing, they push higher too, but sellers push it back down, and it has more weight to the downside and very large wick to the upside. I know this is a gestation as they call it, but candlesticks matters. And next thing, by 8 o'clock, this thing push back down with a very red candlestick. So when I say this, even though I have a bullish confirmation of 5 minutes, I target not the top H1 high, which I would have targeted, because once the market is on an uptrend, I should target the high, because market likely sweep the high to continue its uptrend direction. This is exactly where I need to target, but I didn't do that since I see some deviation on this market, like on this candlestick deviation on hourly. The only thing I target is this high here. The high I target is this one, because I believe this one will be an liquidity. When price reaches here, it will serve as a liquidity to be swept because there's little imbalance on the supply right here. This supply, I mean this one, there's little imbalance. What am I doing? There is little imbalance right here at this supply. Good. So when I say let me target this time because my side has liquidity. Even if market wanted to come back down, let it come down. But as long as market never break this low, it is still on an uptrend. So I entered for trade. I see my long position here and the demand. But before I set my long position, it was market was here 10:35, so almost I was working and I see this operation. I set it, and then I go out to work. My stop loss was here because I don't want to be tired. I always keep it safe, and TP is and this high. And this high. At this time it was my TP. So I left it like this. It's of 3 point something off. So this is how it played out. By the trade reached TP by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It reached my TP. But what did I set my TP to the high? I will have make like up to 5.5 risk to watch ratio, but I play safe. Because I don't know what market, and I'm not right on it. I just react to what market creates to me. This is how I take this trade. And first of all, on what I've said so far, on weekly chart, on previous week, I analyzed that market is going to be a downtrend for this week. That was my analysis gave me. And on my daily chart, that's same thing, because on my daily chart I saw an open demand which market will come back to and there before going up again. So that's second thing. So weekly and daily bias show me that market is going downside. It's on a downtrend. But after the 2 days of price action, Monday and Tuesday, the market automatically changed direction because the third day candlestick, which is on Tuesday candlestick, it engulfed previous 3 days, which is Monday, Friday and Thursday worth of price action. It engulfed it. Then I know that market is turning to the upside. So on Wednesday, I mark out my H1 high and H1 low. Then with 5 minutes candlestick, I look out for change of character to verify my uptrend direction. So when I see it, I end up on trading and successful hit TP. This is how I take it. So I hope you learned something. You learned something from this. Keep improving yourself. You make it someday.